Well, hi there, Leo. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I want to welcome the one and the all of you, my kings, my queens, my in-betweens. Everybody's welcome here. We are going to be talking about the final week of July 28th through August 3rd. So glad you're all back, and if you're new, welcome. I really appreciate everybody coming to see what's happening here. We're going to talk about what's coming up for the upcoming week, so you're better prepared. All right? And that's it. All right, we have the 3 cards in front of us from the overview video. If you missed that, you can go back into the annals of this channel and you'll find it. Excellent. They're all linked together. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and also let's talk about our guiding cards for the month. We have Spiritsong Garnet, reminding you that your beautiful charm and charisma are going to take you many, many places if you'll just break them out of the toolbox. All right, you're going to do really well this month if you do so. All right, that's good news. We love it. And yes, your children are all good, well protected, and safe, all right? There may be something going on for you where you're not feeling like they are. And this card here is letting you know that they are, okay? They are protected. They are safe from most things, and you will be safe yourself, all right? Because you are somebody else's children. Yay! All right, so Leo, indeed, if you have mental babies, they're protected. If you have fur babies, they are protected, and birth babies, they are all protected, okay? So stay close to where you are and take care of what's going on, okay? All right, let's look at these 3 cards from the overview video. Perfect. And we're going to add these cards from the pre-programmed section of the Alleyman's Tarot. We're going to go ahead and add these right now. Do know that your guiding messages from my spirit guides are to breathe and get organized. So breathe through what's going on and remember to integrate all that we learned over the last couple of months. That's the big message for all 12 signs. And of course, the other message that's just for you is to get organized, right? We want you to be better prepared for what's coming up. All right, so we are talking about how in this particular week we have the Wheel of Fortune showing that your karma is playing itself out, okay? All the good things you've been doing, all the work you've been putting out there, it's all coming out in some form, and it's going to show up in its best form for you, all right? Well, that's going on. You're having a profound opportunity to sabotage yourself times 2. All right, so yes, you can make things worse for yourself. This could be by overspending, overeating, talking to the wrong people at the wrong time, the old foot in the mouth trick, or it could even be, I mentioned it before, but having more than one lady over at one time or one fella at one time. So crossing paths in places where you don't want people crossing paths, right? So be careful how you handle your stuff and be cautious not to do that, all right? We have the 8 of Bits. The 8 of Bits is always speaking about the infinity symbol, right? And of course, abundance. 8 is straight about abundance, but the interesting part about that is we need to remember that there's a red bit in here, and it's not a complete infinity yet. No, it's not. That little bit there is like the new piece. It's a special piece that needs to be there, but also there's some stuff missing. So we need to look for what's missing to guarantee all the abundance that's missing in our life. What is the missing piece? What is that missing piece? We want to look around for the missing piece in our life for that moment, okay? By all means, realize that this part of the self-sabotage situation, yeah, some things could just be coming to a head. And you seeing finally what the real missing piece is might not have anything to do with other people. It might have to do with you, all right? So that's interesting. You're blocked from getting hung up on anything right now. There's way too much going on for you to get hung up on any one little detail. So keep moving, all right? We're going to keep on moving. You are not in a position to cut ties with anyone right now. This here's a joker guy who's trying to cut ties with other people who are controlling him. Interestingly, you are not in a position to cut ties yet. So if you feel like any one person is in your life controlling you, you're not going to be able to cut ties with them just yet. Maybe they have maybe they're a roommate and they have a lease that lasts a certain period of time. Maybe they are a person who has, like we talk a lot about your kids being safe. This could be for some parents who are trying to remove themselves from a marriage or something that is not good for them, and yet they're not able to cut ties because of the kids, or they were concerned about the kids. That's a lot right there. I'm sorry to hear that that could be happening for some of you, but we want you to understand that the timing is off. It doesn't mean it won't be good next week, okay? It's just not good right now, okay? Okay, breathe. Remember, we talk about breathing, and be okay with that. Oh my goodness. What? We have 3 devils. 3 devils. Where you are, what's blocking you, and your solution. What the heck? This is quite possibly the first time that's happened for me, and I'm going to say that, wow. So you have versions of self-sabotage available. This one was talking about your connections and your karma, and how you're handling those things, and the possibility of sabotaging that situation. The parts of you that are blocked from sabotage are the parts where reflecting on who we are and what we've been doing. The self-reflection is blocked right now. You're blocked from seeing yourself as anything but awesome. That's probably a good thing right now. So yes, we are wanting to look for the missing pieces, but we're not in a position to look at ourselves in a negative way right now. So good news. That's going to be very helpful. Your solution, interestingly enough, includes a version of self-sabotage that's totally different. So this self-sabotage speaks to, interesting, I think there's ladybugs in here. I think there's flowers and there's beautiful things happening and organization. This one speaks to self-empowerment and ambition. So I want you to realize that with this beautiful card, when you do it yourself, instead of trying to, the self-sabotage would be asking somebody else to handle something for you or delegate it to somebody else. And this week, you need to do it yourself, okay? And do it the very best you can without over freaking out about it, okay? Because you are going to birth something out. Yes, the gloaming. The gloaming. Good things come from dark places, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you are definitely going to be birthing something out that is going to be very good for you, but it will come from someplace that's unusual and unexpected. So don't be surprised, right? As you come through it, you're going to have all this stuff is coming out, but you're going to have to do it yourself. It's going to come out pretty good, all right? And the 8 of Clocks is here. The 8 of Clocks is telling me that you have the time, okay? You have an abundance of time. It's not just 7 clocks, it's 8 clocks, right? What? We have 8 clocks. 8 clocks are here. Yes, you have the time to do this work when you're ready. Not right this minute, maybe. Maybe you want to do it now, maybe you don't. Either way, you have the time to birth what you want to birth. You got to do the work yourself. That's going to be okay. But you have the time to do it. Very good. I like that very much for you. I know it's a little confusing having 3 devils. 3. 1, 2, and 3. I mean, what? But indeed, you can sabotage yourself in different ways. And some kinds are blocked. So self-sabotage, where you're thinking negative things about yourself, is blocked. Doing physical things that ruin that mess things up for you, maybe you wreck your diet, or breaking things, or whatever, definitely on a possibility. Try not to do that. And this one here is that self-sabotage of trying to delegate things to other people. And now you're not going to be doing that. You can't delegate anything right now. You got to do it all yourself, birth it out yourself, and take your time, okay? You have it. So let's go ahead and get some rocks for you, Leo. I mean, wow. That came together very nicely. I'm glad to see that. Let's see what we have here. We have red garnet. We have green apatite. And we have clear quartz. Lovely. So, red garnet speaks to your second chakra, and it's very much so about your blood and your organs, and we want to make sure that if you're not feeling a hundy, you need to go to the doctors and check that out, because I'm not a doctor, but if you're not feeling right, you should go and get it checked, okay? This is green apatite, and it's going to be a third chakra stone, and it's going to help heal the memories and feelings and issues you have in your heart in your third chakra, where you store all of your memories, okay? This is what I understand about the third chakra, so take that as it resonates. With all of these readings, everything is subjective, and if you don't resonate with it, that is okay. It is not required that you resonate. Come back next week and see how it runs. Clear quartz is going to be here. It goes with all the different chakras, and we are going to be getting clarity, okay? Clarity in all areas. You'll be getting clarity with your emotions and feelings inside your third chakra, and your blood situation, whatever that is. If it's a blood situation, this could also be your sexual organs getting a little boost of clarity as well, along with balance, you know. This red garnet is going to bring balance to those sexual organs that may be a little too much or a little too little. You know what I'm saying? So, as this goes, I'm going to set these stones down right here. They're here to support you in any way they can. If you'll let them, they will help. But of course, you don't have to carry them if you don't want to. They're just an option, something nice that you can do for yourself. To help offer you a little extra confidence on any given day. And if you want to carry something else, let me know what you got, because I'm very curious as to see what's going on with that, all right? And of course, if you haven't liked and subscribed, I would love for you to do so, because that would actually support my channel, and I'd really appreciate that. And I love you guys, and I want you to see what's coming up for the next week and be better prepared. That's what I do here, all right? So we will, of course, check in next month. Next week. We're going to be starting out on August. So thank you again, Leo. We'll see you next week.